Well, you know it's Monday, and Monday is my favorite day, and today I'm going to go through my favorite ways to help keep your migraines under control. So I'm going to give you some simple ideas today about ways migraines actually can be controlled and potentially even stopped using some really simple concepts. Before we get into that, let me explain what migraines basically are, because migraines are nothing more than an overstimulation of the brain that creates this inflammatory response that alters vascular supply and creates a whole lot of other issues within the brain itself. It's very similar to some of the mechanisms that create some forms of seizures and some forms of epilepsy as well. And all this really is driven by the trigeminal complex, which alters brainstem function and the sensory system. And I've got a ton of videos. You can go onto our Facebook page or onto our YouTube channel and go through and have a look at all of that. But I want to talk to you about some simple things that you can do to keep your migraines under control. So, 3 things we're going to break down into today. Number 1 is reduce stimulation to your brain. Calm the brain down, reduce the stimulation. Key things that will drive it up and stimulate it: screen time, time that you're spending on technology, phones, computers, TVs, iPads. These are the type of things we're talking about. Of course, the bigger the device, the further away it is, the less of an issue it is for you, but still be aware that these things create problems for people. Second one is depth of vision. So the further away things are, the more depth that you can get to your vision, the more it's going to help calm the brain down. As houses get smaller and rooms get tighter, it's getting a bigger and bigger problem that we're seeing with high density living with these type of things. So we want to have distance to your view. Spend time looking out into space. Go for a run in a park or along a beach. Ride a bike. Do some things that actually allow distance to your vision. Next one is downlights. Lights are getting better nowadays. The old halogen downlights were horrid for these type of things, but the LED lights are improving, but they're still not great for us in terms of the light that affects our vision. It's the glare that tends to get us. If you are renovating your house, use recessed LEDs. If you're using recessed LEDs, that does help a little bit. The fluoros are just as damaging as well. So remember, downlights where we're getting glare into our eyes or even glare off a screen can be a problem for us as well. And spend some time in the quiet. Don't be afraid to just take a quiet, like turn things off. It's okay. You don't need to have 500 things on at the same time. It's okay to just have quiet in the house a little bit. Yeah, you don't need music on or anything. Just be okay with the nothingness. So that's the first one, reduce the stimulation. Second one, number 2, is improve your vagal action. Improve the health of your vagus nerve. Stimulate it. So a few simple ways you can do that is gargling. Water in your throat and just gargle. Do this several times a day. Cold showers. Now with the cold showers, it's not about getting cold, it's about getting used to the cold. So if you imagine when you jump into a cold pool, how initially it's really cold and after a couple minutes it doesn't seem so cold anymore. This is what we're talking about. The warming process is a vagal action. So cold exposure is really important with this. And slow abdominal breathing. 5 seconds into your tummy, 5 seconds out. Consistent slow breathing will help improve vagal action as well. The third one is calm your brain down. So reduce the stimulation, improve your vagal action, and now calm the brain down on top of that. So simple ways you can do this. Look out of the night sky, lay down outside, find a star, and just stare at the star for a few minutes. It gets real depth to your vision, helps calm the optic nerve down as well. Now it's getting harder and harder to do that in the city with a lot of light pollution, but if you get the opportunity, then do it. There are some minerals and vitamins that do seem to help in these type of situations. Magnesium, zinc, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, and folic acid also tends to help. There are some herbs that have been shown to have effect in these areas as well. Andrographis tends to help the brainstem. Magnolia or ziziphus tend to affect GABA production. St. John's wort with serotonin production, grapeseed extract with calcium channels, and a whole lot of other things. So these are all different herbs that have been shown to help calm the brain down to some extent. And then there's general foods as well, such as cocoa and chicken bone broth of all things. So there's our simple ways to start calming your migraines down. Number 1, reduce the stimulation. Number 2, improve your vagal action. Number 3 is calm the brain down directly. Get all 3 things going and you're well on track to helping to reduce the frequency and the quantity of migraines that you're getting. Now guys, if you have any questions, just post them up below. I've got a whole ebook if you'd like it on these things that I'm happy to share with you. Just post down migraine below and I'll get you that book as well. Anyway guys, I'm Trevor Chikuti from SpineWise, and we'll see you in the next vid. Bye for now.